namwe mu magambo akomeye yavuzwe na nyakubahwa Perezida Paul Kagame ubwo yari ari mu gihugu cya Togo. Perezida yavuze byinshi ku bijyanye n'igihugu cy'u Rwanda, anashimira Togo ko cyaba kimwe mu bihugu bagiye gukorana kandi kizahindura amateka y'igihugu cy'u Rwanda muri rusange. Nyakubahwa Perezida Paul Kagame kandi yagarutse kuri bimwe mu bintu bikomeye bidasanzwe ubwo yagarukaga mu karere k'ibiyaga bigari. Ni munyemerere kuri uyu munsi tugaruke kuri iri jambo ryavuzwe na nyakubahwa Perezida Paul Kagame ryakomeje gukwirakwira hirya no hino ku mbuga nkoranyambaga, ubwo henshi bakomeje kuvuga amagambo akomeye cyane agira ati n'ubundi Perezida w'igihugu cy'u Rwanda aracyiteguye gukomeza kuyobora igihugu cy'u Rwanda, kuzahindura amateka y'igihugu cy'u Rwanda, gukora ibishoboka byose kugira ngo ibintu bikomeze bigende neza kandi bizahinduke. Yanagarutse kandi ko nta muntu n'umwe yakemerera guhungabanya umutekano w'igihugu cy'u Rwanda, ko ahubwo hakorwa ibishoboka byose kugira ngo umutekano bakomeze bawubungabunge kandi bawurinde. Perezida Paul Kagame yanagarutse kuri bamwe mu bantu bifuza guhungabanya umutekano w'igihugu cy'u Rwanda, ubwo yagiraga ati barahari abakomeza kwikoma mu gatuza bagira bati tuzawuhungabanya, gusa ndagira ngo bamenyeshe ko bitazigera bikunda n'umunsi n'umwe. Reka kuri umunsi agaruke kuri bamwe mu magambo avuzwe na nyakubahwa Perezida Paul Kagame ubwo yari ari mu gihugu cya Togo.
Your Excellency, for Esozima Yasimbe, President of the Council of Ministers of Togo, Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Laurent Sage Zota, President of African Civil Aviation Commission, distinguished leaders here present, ladies and gentlemen. I join others who have been here on this stage to repeat loudly what they have said and what we all know we must do to take our continent where we want it to be, but many times somehow we keep falling short on achieving or doing that we must. But let me begin by thanking our host, the government of Togo, especially my brother, friend, His Excellency Faure Nyasimbe, for bringing us together and for championing this critical issue. Air connectivity at its core is about Africa's ability to act collectively and obtain concrete results. For decades, we have spoken about integration, trade, and free movement. We know what has to be done. We just have to do it. Africa is home to almost a fifth of the world's population, and yet accounts for only a small fraction of global air traffic. This is mainly because movement across our continent remains difficult and expensive. In many cases, the fastest route between two African cities is through another continent. This weakens trade, discourages investment, and prevents business from operating at scale. The single African air transport market provides the right framework for change. What it now needs are clear timelines and measurable outcomes. At the same time, connectivity depends on modern airports, maintenance capacity, and reliable fuel supply chains. For this reason, investment in African aviation should not be viewed as a risk, but as a strategic lever that drives economic growth. Development banks, sovereign wealth funds, institutional investors, and private capital all have a role to play in this transformation. But financing alone is not enough. We must also urgently address the obstacles that undermine progress. Taxes and fees on air travel in Africa are among the highest in the world. Reducing these costs is vital. Equally important is regulatory alignment. A single market works best when rules and standards are predictable and consistent across jurisdictions. The institutions mandated to lead this work already exist, and they deserve our support. The same principle applies to visa policies. In Rwanda, we removed this particular barrier because we wanted the people to visit, connect, and discover opportunities. And as we know, just the right thing to do. We saw stronger business activity, increased tourism, and expanded air links. Experience, therefore, shows us that openness and cooperation are powerful drivers of development. No single region has unlocked its potential while remaining fragmented. Air connectivity opens immense opportunities and possibilities. And the timing matters, of course. Africa's growing young population will increasingly drive trade, innovation, and mobility across the continent. It is our responsibility, therefore, to ensure that they have all the conditions in place to succeed. This convention is an invaluable platform to build consensus on the way forward. And therefore, the task ahead of us is very clear, and I'm sure all of us are prepared for that task. I wish you productive discussions, and I thank you for your kind attention.